What is going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. So today Taylor and I are heading out to where we're building the new house, and for the first time ever we're gonna have a little meet and greet orientation meeting with a landscape architect. So you have your architect that builds the house, but he doesn't really design like the pool, the backyard, the patio and whatnot. We have interior designers for the inside, but then you need an architect for the outside. Okay, you got to triple stamp, the double stamp, I don't know. So I'm really looking forward to this meeting because I'm ready to get started on building this dang house. Had to get some gas because the new area that we're moving to is like 45 minutes away from our current house. So it is a hike every time we want to go out there. You know, Joe says that for a real estate investment, we should buy a house at the new neighborhood while ours is getting built, sell our current house, then we can live near where the new house is getting built, and then when we build the house, move into that one, and then sell the house that we've been living in. I think that's a dumb idea. I don't know. Let's go check out this landscape architect company. How did you feel about them?
Oh, I thought they were fabulous.
Yeah.
They kind of just knew what we wanted and understood my crazy ideas and needs for the backyard. So I'm excited to see what they do. And they had a really cool like showroom.
Yeah, what's cool about these people is they design, they're the architect, but they also are the people that install it. So their team is the one that puts the pool in, or like the pool, the backyard, the patio, and everything, versus just going with a architect company that then you have to find a pool builder and
It's a
have
one-stop shop.
Yeah, it's a one-stop shop. The current status of the house is basically we're waiting on a bunch of stuff. We're super final in the architectural plans themselves. We're running into a little bit of a snafu with the HOA right now because so these plots of land are all like an acre and a half, and they have these like size restrictions that you can build for the acreage, right? And right now our house is over this size allotment, but our argument is basically like, hey, we're not trying to build this big house on, you know, the 1.5 acre, it's on 3 plots of land. So we've bought all 3 and we're zoning it to be one singular plot of land that's, you know, 5 acres or 4.9. So this restriction shouldn't really apply to us, but so we're dealing with that, which is kind of a little frustrating. Definitely some first world problems, but I want to show you guys something. Hold on, check this out. Okay, so this is our not so small plot of land. As you can see, we got a ton of space, and our house is on the corner, and this tree that's off in the very front over there, so right there, that is what the house will face. So the house is going to face the corner, face that tree right there, like my office will face that tree. And then to give you an idea of the backyard, so you can see like the pool area right here, this is the gym and whatnot. So this is gonna be like the big hangout zone. This pool, so to give you an idea where it's gonna be, is right where this tree is. So unfortunately we have to get rid of these 2 trees. We're trying to keep as many as possible, but these are like right where the house is gonna be. So in the future, your boy is gonna be doing backflips right here, and then the view of the backyard you'll be looking at is going to be out in the woods back there, which is like the river behind it. So we're going to clean up a little bit of the brush, not really the trees back there, but just like the brush, so it's a little clear through, and then you should be able to see through these trees over the river into like the woods beyond. So it should be a really cool backyard kind of view area. You know, we're very far from that neighbor, and we're pretty far from that neighbor, but I'm also going to put some like plants up in the corners on either side, so that when you're outside in the backyard and the pool area, you have like 100% privacy. So I know I keep talking about this house, and it's almost like nothing is actually happening, but it's a very slow process, because I want to make sure that we think everything through, and we're building it the right way, and we're building it one time, because I do not want to go through this again. So just keep sticking around to the Max Tuning YouTube channel, because one day in the maybe near future, but potentially far future, we're gonna be jumping in the pool right there, dude. So that was our first time working out at this gym. Really nice, all brand new, like Arsenal and Prime machinery. And this is essentially the closest thing to Alpha Land that's out in this area, which means that this would be our home gym, because Alpha Land is about 45 minutes away, which I'm super sad about, because I love Alpha Land and I'm so used to this like mecca of gyms, or having the ability to just go to different spots, and it's not so like congested because it's huge. And so that's why we're building this like home gym at our house, and I'm kind of going above and beyond on this thing. And what's ironic about it is the gym area is essentially what's making the house go over for the HOA. Part of me is like, I could not have this argument with the HOA if I just ditched the gym and just went to here, because this has everything that I need. But the bougie side of me, the part of me is like, Max, make your argument with the HOA and build this dang gym. And by the way, I feel like giving these house updates is this weird, I don't know if like this like pretentious thing that comes off to some people. It's like, oh, look at this rich guy talking about his rich guy problems, his house too big, oh no, woe is me. But I mean, like, I film everything in my life, so I feel like if we're building this house, I'm going to talk about all of the quote-unquote struggles, or the things we're dealing with, so that maybe you guys are going through something similar. But let me know if you don't want me to talk as much about the house, because it comes off in like some sort of way. I don't know, I share everything, so I figured why not share house updates when I have them, and even just issues that we're running into. But we're really excited to, whether we have the gym or not have the gym. Do you think we should do the gym? Is the gym, is having like a big old Taylor's like, we should definitely do the gym. Are you guys team do the damn gym, or just like Max have like a little garage gym? Or fight the HOA, prove your point, and build the sickest home gym that anyone's ever seen, so we can blast all the Metallica that we want. We can never have to wait for a machine. I can work out completely butt naked with my butt cheeks out there.
Shirtless Max gym edits.
She wants shirtless Max gym edits. Do you want to let my baby mama be disappointed? I don't know, but we have to get home because we have left Dolly out with Dude for like 4 hours. This is probably the longest that she's been out. So we're gonna go home and find out if she took a big old fat dump on the floor, or if she's been a good girl. All right. Normally we'd let them run around the house when we're gone, but the maids were here earlier, so. Hey. All right. Let's check for poop. Hey guys. Hey. Hey. Dolly. You were here for 4.5 hours. Is there any poop? Any pee? No pee pee, no poo poo. Dolly. Dolly, you did so good. Come here. Come here. Oh shit. Oh. Hey. 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 Dolly, you did so good. You did so good, Dolly. Oh yeah. I bet that feels good, Dolly. Good girl. Good girl. You know what I think about a lot now that we're starting to build this house is like, what a crazy character arc on this YouTube channel, right? Like we're building a house, we're having a baby. Could you imagine 10 years ago? Could you even imagine when you clicked on my videos and I'm like, hey guys, so I got this Inzer belt. It's really cool. I like it because it's got this like fancy latch. To this, are you from trap house to deadlift bra, to quitting the job, to moving to DC, to moving to Texas, to starting sour strips, to getting dude, to getting married, to selling sour strips to one of the biggest candy companies in the world, to starting to have a kid and build this house? What? Our life is like a box of chocolates. You never know. It's like a box of Hershey chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get. And here's the crazy thing. Here, excuse my French, but here's the loco thing. We're only getting warmed up. Do you wanna know why we have to keep leveling up our life? Because there's too many people that doubt your boy. There's too many people that doubt the power of the potato. We gotta give them more stuff to hate us for, you know what I'm saying? All right, today on What Does Max Do All Day When He Goes to Work, we have a little project that we have to approve today as the master and commander of the approval of sour strips and making it the sickest brand in the entire world. So we have this thing called, I call it a retail tray, but in the biz, it's called an inner pack, okay? And then you have in here, there's 12 bags of candy, or as in the biz, they call this an each. So this is an each, and there's 12 eaches in your inner pack, okay? What do you have to itch? No, they're eaches. What are you itching? They're eaches. So this is our tray that we ship to like Target, Walmart, whatever, and you know, they cost us a bunch of money to make, but then when the retailer gets them, they can either tear this piece off. It's a lot easier to do if it's on like a table, but they can tear the perforated stuff off, and then they can tear the top off and it becomes this little like display ready tray. But if you're like Target for someone, they throw these trays away and then just put the bags like on the shelf, right? But we use a lot of these, we buy a lot of these, like all of these boxes are filled with these trays. But you know that we're not slowing down. At the end of this year, we are going into the checkout lane at a store near you. Max, what's a checkout lane? It's the lane that you check out at, right? But as you know, there's a lot of like gums and chocolates and mints up there. Well, now Sour Strips is going to be right at the register. So the idea is that you're up at the store and you're buying a bunch of vegetables and fruit and water, and then you're like, oh, sugar, Sour Strips, right? It's called an impulse buy, and we're really excited about this because it's going to be a great velocity mover for the brand. But these trays are too big. My spoon is too big. So we got these samples of a 6-count tray. So it's like the same, but different. Oh, I already have one torn off right here. So you see the difference of the girth and the size right here. Now, the idea is that we are going to fit 6 bags of candy in here. So my job today is to find out if the measurements that we kind of just ballparked are Perfectenschlag or not. And look at that. Max just knocks it out of the park yet again. But to be honest, you know, okay, here's how I think about everything, okay? You gotta think about everything. When I put the 6, is there 6, 3, 4? That's only 5. Oh my God. 6. See, okay, so see how the 6th bag like doesn't really, it fits in there, it fits, but it's just, it's a little smushed. So I think what we have to do is I'm gonna add ½ inch. I'm gonna, you think a lot of businesses, there's a lot of like very specific ways that changes get done. This is how it actually happens. Max shoved a bunch of candy into the box, saw that it was a little too tight like a tiger. I think we're gonna add ½ inch more of depth right here, and it should be perfect. And before you know it, we're gonna have this little tray. Aren't they cute? They're adorable. We're gonna have these sitting on the shelf at your favorite retailer. And then once everyone sees that these bad boys are at this retailer, then all the other retailers are gonna be like, I want that for my checkout. So then people can impulse and raise their, oh my God, what's the acronym? ACV. the average cart value. You guys don't even know. All the big business people, they're trying to raise the cart value of each of the consumers, and this would be an impulse buy terminology to increase the total cart value of the customer, thus spending more money at the stores, thus, you know, driving revenue up for the business. So this little project I'm working on, we got a lot of other projects that we're working on, but I'll show them to you as they come. But now I'm gonna head home. Actually, I have more things to do in Maxi world, but in YouTube world, Taylor's making protein balls. Welcome to Protein Balls with Taylor and Max. Taylor, tell the people in 10 seconds what goes into these things. I mean, they saw the montage, but...
Peanut butter, oats, protein powder, honey, milk. We put raisins in Max's because he's an old man and he loves...
I love raisins.
He has old balls because he's an old man.
Don't talk about...
Can't say that because of... And then I got Hershey's eggs because I wanted them to be Easter themed, and beat them up and throw them in there.
We're big Hershey people.
Obviously.
I tell you, the Hershey, the Reese's cup, which apparently it's pronounced Reese's because the man who invented it, his last name is Reese. I say Reese's. This is the best form factor of the Reese piece.
Let's be honest.
Not the big
It's not
one.
a
Those
Reese
are good too.
piece, It's
It's not Reese piece. Yes, it's
a peanut butter cup. Let's be honest. If you know, you know. The eggs, the shaped Reese's cups, better than ever.
Let's try these bad boys out.
They need to be a little colder because they're still a little sticky, but they're pretty good though.
They're delicious.
Thank you.
You know, I was gonna wrap the video up here. I got one thing on.
I don't know what's happening.
I have a surprise for you.
What?
We can try to let Dolly sleep in the bed tonight.
You sleeping with Mom?
She's gone like 2 weeks with no accidents.
My sweet.
I feel like we're gonna regret this. Because
We
once
are.
you stop doing the crate training at night, you can't go back.
But what if she's bad?
Don't poop on the ground, don't pee on the ground.
Dude's gonna hate it. What the heck?
Do you think that Dolly, when we wake up in the morning,
You have a sticker in
do you think that she's gonna be
good Dolly
a
or
good...
bad Dolly?
Yeah.
Probably bad Dolly.
She's like, I'm on crack! I'll do what I want! Okay, here's the rules, Dolly. See this side of the bed? Dad's side, okay? You don't take up Dad's side. Now, y'all are both more than welcome to take up Mom's side.
I'm pregnant with your child.
You know what I'm most stressed about? So my alarm goes off at, well, it's set for 7 a.m. every single day. Now, I naturally just wake up at like 6:30 every day. But Dolly will cry in my office at like 5:15, 5:30 every day to wake her up, to go outside, and then she sprints back in here, and then I try to fall back asleep for like an hour, and she sleeps in here. So are you going to wake up to go to the bathroom at 5:15, or are you just going to chill? Or are you going to take a dump on my pillow and give me pink eye again? I don't know. Let's see. Let me rub my little hobbit feet all over the carpet. I don't feel any pee. Good morning, buddy. How are you? How do you like that your sister slept in the bed?
She hates it.
Yeah?
She took his spot.
Dolly, you frickin' did it. You did it. You're a big girl now. You did it. There's still a possibility she might have pooped in the bathroom. I haven't checked in there, but we'll give her the benefit of the doubt. They grow up so fast. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I'm delirious really early. Gonna start the day. I'm gonna wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Thanks for tuning in. Need more sour strips? Ever forward? Woof. This is a good vlog, wasn't it? Did you guys like this vlog? Don't lick my mouth, dude. You lick your hoo-ha. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?